helping the student in the yoga. Friends, the leading character of my story is Ramesh, who completing his MA in yoga from Gurgaon, Congress, and returned to his hometown, Sanpur. While the morning routine, he find out that the students are in quite stress due to study and exam approaching the near. So he convinced the parents to have a morning yoga session of 20 to 25 minutes to students, and by convincing that the parent give permission to them, and the student have session that's enhance their productivity. He also teach them the basic practice of yoga and Lom Vilom and Surya Namaskar. He inspire them.
Gentlemen, from the given picture, I have pursued multiple characters, all male characters aged between 20 to 35 years. The action of my story is conducting a plantation drive. Yes, Thakur is a professor in Indian Institute of Forestry. He along with his students has gone for a field visit where they witnessed a barren land because of the cutting of the trees by the localites. He immediately addressed his student, told them about the importance of forest and how it is affecting the ecosystem. Later they conducted a plantation drive with the help of localities, also aware them about the tree cutting and told them to plant 2 trees when they cut 1. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. In the picture I perceived multiple characters aged between 16 to 30. The main character of my story is Rakesh, who is an education officer, 30 years old, posted in Rajnandgaon district of Chhattisgarh. Mood is positive, action is educating the youth regarding the skill training programs. He saw in a district that many youths who are post-graduated, matric graduated or graduated from college are unemployed, and basically the problem is the lack of skill training programs. So he reached various places in the district and localities and encouraged the youth to take up skill training programs. He also assisted various villages and localities to organize a skill training program and encouraged and motivated the youth and also helped them during the skill training program. And after this, he also ensured that after taking the skill training program, all the youths are getting jobs in the various industries of manufacturing industry, construction industry and other technical industries. Later on, he also worked on other youth development programs and worked for the betterment of society. Thank you.
Jai Hind everyone. In my story, I perceive multiple characters. Mood is positive, and the action of the story is group planning to spread the awareness for the bursting firecrackers. So Ram this year went to his hometown. When he met with his old friends, they all decided that this year they will celebrate the Diwali by a different way. They will go to the village and to the towns. They will aware the children about the harmful effect of the bursting firecrackers, air pollution, noise pollution, breathing problems that can trouble by the firecrackers also, and also the discomfort that pets used to face. And they successfully conducted this awareness program, and later on celebrated the Diwali with diyas, candles and sweets and a lot of happiness. Thanks a lot.
Jai Hind everyone. From the picture I pursue multiple characters. Raju is the center of my story, aging around 25. Mood positive, action of the story is awareing the students about the environment. Raju, who is an environmental teacher in St. Thomas High School, thereby the school have been digitalized and the students in the school are getting anxiety and stress. Thereby he took the permission from the principal that to conduct the environmental science classes over the outskirts of the village, outskirts of the city. And thereby he took them in a bus and they arranged the village under the tree. And also asked them to clean the surrounding areas, and thereby he also asked them to do the meditation over there even. And he explained about the various birds, animals and environment, and while coming he also made the social interaction with the people, and thereby it worked very effectively in few days, and it also implemented in the various classes to advance. Thank you.
Jai Hind everyone. From the given picture, I perceive multiple male characters, age group between 20 to 50, mood positive, and the action of my story is educating farmers for better crop production. Avnish Tripathi is a 21-year-old BSc graduate in agriculture, and he belongs to a village Shivpur. From his childhood itself, he has seen farmers working very closely for cultivating their land, and his father is also a farmer. So his dream was to make something better for their family and for their village people. So after graduating in agriculture, he got adequate knowledge. So after that, he organized a meeting in his village for all the farmers to educate them about the soil quality, the production, and all the required things which we can do for the betterment of the crops. This was his first event which he organized. Later on, with his friends, he organized several other events in the nearby neighboring villages, and this was proved to be a very good idea for all the farmers. Thank you.
Jai Hind everyone, I have perceived 5 to 6 characters in my story, age of around 25 to 30, and mood of the picture is positive, and the action of my story, removing the fear of students. Rohit is a final year student who recently living in his house. After interacting with many people, he find out that state board people have a fear of English. So as he done his graduation with English, he immediately take this as a challenge and start tutoring. First he find out that he does not have enough space in his room. So he consult with Pradhan and take permission to teach them in a playground. Then after that he bought various books on grammar, and he also tell them how the sentence is formed, and also give them various type of mocks, and at the weekends he take test of various English grammar sections. Meanwhile, in the end he find out that their fear is able to remove completely. Thank you.
Jai Hind gentlemen, I have perceived multiple characters in my story, age range 10 to 30 years, and mood is positive. The action of my story is introducing students with yoga. So Ramesh, who is 30 years old, a yoga professional at Vinayak Damodar Senior Secondary School, introduces kids with yoga classes. He trains them every early morning in the 0 hour period, and introduces them to various asanas, dhyanas, and Surya Namaskaras. He also tells them their positive effects, for example, mindfulness, stretching, and cognitive skills. And after 6 months, the kids started mastering some of the easy asanas and continue the practice of yoga, and also encourage their parents to do the same. Thank you.
Jai Hind everyone, from the picture I have perceived multiple characters, and the protagonist of my story is a male of age 21 years, mood positive, and action of the story is teaching the students. So Prashant Chavan was pursuing BSc final year from Kanpur University. Once he went to his friend's village to attend a family function. Meanwhile, he interacted with young children who were not having proper access of education. So what he did, he talked with a friend who was running an NGO, got approval of teacher from the his head of the village, and also got a fund from the block development council. Later, till then when he was residing in the village, he himself teach the children those mathematics and science, and he also introduced he also sent an email to the DM of the district to introduce proper accessibility of the internet, so that they will be provided with the smart courses that are being provided in the name of government schemes. This way he was able to help those poor children to have accessibility of the education. Thank you.
So good morning all of you. So I have perceived several characters, age group 12 to 27, and action of mood positive. Action of my story is educating their students for an innovative way. So my story goes like this: Vivek, who is 27 year old, in a government school in a Raknikal district, and there he saw that when he came to the school, there he saw that children are not fascinating for studying. So he changed his approach. He making it more innovatively and more funny way. He gathered the student and teach them under the shed, and start teaching them in funful way, so that it can eventually make the interest in students, and in upcoming exam they all score very well, and after that Vivek get motivated and start teaching them or more equally, and then it can help the children also. Thank you.
Cheshire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first group, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the second group. I want group number 1 to participate, that is from 1 to 5. You can start, please.
Elders
Fine. Group number 2, now your turn.
We cannot ignore the asana
Before school hours, they were being taught by the protagonist yoga. And also, as a they are in school, in government school, and the to teach them children about the importance of yoga. Meanwhile, he also worked to overcome the fear of the children while speaking the English language. For this, he exactly in the village government exam. See, government is
Fine. I understood your story. Now I want you to merge the both of the groups to come to a final story, please. Fine. Now please nominate anyone amongst you to give a comment to the story. All agreed for chess number 8? Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Chess Numbers, for nominating me. And the story is introducing kids with yoga classes and also boosting their confidence by inculcating speaking skills. So, from the very commencement of the course of new academic year, the Ramesh, 30 years old, a yoga teacher, comes up with a plan and discuss with the principal to inculcate yoga classes and also merge English speaking classes. So by this, the children gets into boosting their confidence and also speaks English, and also they started training at in various asanas, Surya Namaskara, and also boost their cognitive skills, mindfulness, stretching, and that's how they progress their mental well-being. Thank you.
Perfect. So it was a wonderful discussion as well as the narration. All the very best for the results, guys.